back in Jimmy, the pulsating mass. So Beezle is no more, the snake is no more. I left the other guys alone, and we are now going to enter Calm Valley. Oh, what a quaint little town. This is Calm Valley. I spent all my time in Sacred Lantern, but the people there said that they used to be a tourist destination. We have to check it out. It's been such a long time since we have a vacation. I don't know. We've got very important business to attend to. But Hugbug, I suppose things have been rather tense lately. I wouldn't want to be a frumplethunk. Our family could use some time to relax. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Well, I guess I'm gonna hang out somewhere. Are you Mainie's friend? I'm her kid sister. She told me all about her adventures. Is it true that there are fish in the ocean that are bigger than me? Could they swallow me in one gulp? One time I had a fish. It was just a baby and I taught it how to swim. Picked it up real quick, so I must have been a good teacher. That's why I want to be a teacher when I grow up. Before I can do that, though, I need to learn lots and lots. Maybe one day my mom won't be such a pill and let me go to a big fancy school with lots of other students. Say, did you see Rubik's dog? He's a little cutie. I'm gonna try and teach him how to bark. Keep at it, kid. Keep at it. Hello. This is my brother's home. Perhaps you've seen him tending the sheep. I have to return here from time to time to restock. Since you've been such a loyal customer, I'll give you a one-time special prize. A marvelous coin. A strange frogman tried to pay with that, and when I told him it was not acceptable currency, he stormed off. Also, I want to thank you for introducing me to Cubbins. He has brought me much joy. Here's a little something extra just for you. I was expecting another marvelous coin. Mecha Super Ball. Soon I will set out on the road again. I'm afraid that my journey will take me to dangerous places. This has been weighing on me. I think that it's best to leave Cubbins here. It's hard to imagine life without him now, but if something were to happen to him, I'd be quite sad. He'll be much happier in a peaceful village such as this. He's taking a nap. So the boss is hard at work. Just one. Probably the soundtrack for this area. My brother Rubik travels the world. We decided it would be more logical if one of us were to stay here and look after the family farm. I won the coin toss. Sometimes my brother brings trinkets home from his travels. He seems interested in them, but they serve no purpose. I don't really understand things like that. Here we are. This is an outrage! I demand to see Mr. Grouse. Why don't you get it? You've already been denied a loan several times. Mr. Grouse has no time for you. I'll have you know that Mr. Grouse and I go way back. He's one of my closest and dearest friends. Look, Mr. Frog. That's Mr. Marvelous. Whatever. Mr. Grouse made himself clear. You're no longer welcome here or at any other Grouse-owned establishment. Fine. If that's how it is, then that's how it is. But I just want you to know, my head is filled with marvelous ideas. There's no end to the marvelous things I can accomplish. One day, you'll look back at today and think, that was the day I insulted the very successful Mr. Marvelous. I'm ashamed of who I am. That's my impression of you. I hope that stings. Jimmy, old chum, there's nothing the matter here, nothing the matter at all. Mr. Grouse and I were just finalizing a business transaction. Quite boring, I assure you. When I see you, I just want to talk more about marvelous things. That said, I'm quite busy now. I'll have to catch up another day. Excuse me. You really want a bank here? Wow. Nobody in the village does, and tourism has been so slow lately. Mr. Grouse will probably shut us down soon, but I'll take what I can get. So I have 13,000 in my pockets. That stupid frog got slime on my shirt. Mr. Grouse is a very busy man. Keep your conversation brief. Jimmy, it's been a while. I almost didn't recognize you. You seem older now, more responsible. I hope that frog didn't cause too much of a scene. You see, Jimmy, there are two kinds of people in the world. There are normal people like you and me, and there are useless people like Mr. Frog. Useless people just exist to drag you down. They never contribute anything to society. They spend all their time asking for handouts and never accomplish anything. Sometimes, they literally stink. You don't want to be a useless person, do you, Jimmy? Then you should keep reaching for success. Useless people just bother you, so you have to tell them to get lost. It might seem harsh, but it's the only way you can truly be successful. Anyway, I've talked long enough. I don't really have time to visit any further. The upcoming merger is dominating my thoughts right now. I'm sure you can see yourself out. Indeed I can, Mr. Grouse. Isn't it inspirational to see a successful businessman in his element? I'm sure Jimmy is feeling really inspired right now. Calm Valley is a lot like Smile. That reminds me, my mom hasn't tried to contact me at all. I've been sending postcards from every town I visited, but I've gotten 0 replies. Guess it's hard to track me down since I'm moving all the time. Well, whatever. I'm having a good time here. I rode on a sheep's back for a while. Then I took a nap. Honestly, I'm looking forward to going somewhere different. This town's not exciting enough for me. Yep, if you could get letters, he'd know that his sister's missing. Timothy Mouse is so heartless, I tell you. Welcome. Man, you told me you're just passing through. Feel free to check out the rooms. We used to be quite the tourist destination. People prefer to go to the beach nowadays. Still like to keep things nice and tidy just in case. If you decide to stay, breakfast is at 7. We have pancakes in a variety of interesting shapes. How long has it been since we had time alone together? Too long. I'm sorry I haven't been around as much. When things get hectic, I tend to retreat to my studies. Well, you better be sorry. You've got a lovely wife right here. She can support you, you know. I know. There have been advancements in knowledge over the proto-Mesophilio era, so it's easy to lose myself in that instead of focusing on personal stuff. Well, you should be around when you can, especially now. But I do love how smart you are. You're my favorite paleontologist, you know. Do you like me even more than Dr. Crothers? Dr. Crothers isn't nearly as good as you. Seriously though, Dr. Crothers is really killing it in the publication department right now. What a view. This town is really romantic once you get past the sheep poop smell. I'm gonna come back to talk to Lars. What I'm actually looking for at the moment is a store to see if there's anything new that I can buy. Because it seems like every other town has a Robin shop. I see one in the corner right there. Hello, Jimmy. This is my hometown. My mother runs the inn here. It's a nice place for tourists who want to relax in the countryside. I think my days as a sailor are over. I learned lots of things, so it was a worthwhile experience, but I don't think there's much left for me to learn. Captain Fish is quite a handful, too. I was hoping he would stay here for a while, but he set off on his own. That's going to be problematic, as I'm sure he doesn't know how to steer the sea worm. That was my duty. I'm sure he'll be fine. He always seemed to survive despite his thoughtless behavior. I know that the concept of luck isn't logical, but my travels with him make me think that luck is real, and Captain Fish has it. And before we came here, we dropped Henry off in Smile. You should visit him sometime. Another scroll, and another tape. Jimmy gives it a listen. The Journey of a Nameless Monk, Chapter 6. After traveling down the path of enlightenment, I found this small village. It's a good place to rest my tired body. That said, there are some things here that kind of piss me off. I don't like how it's so calm and peaceful here. Kinda wish people got into more fights. The clean air is giving me a headache. If it were smoggier, maybe I could feel the air in my lungs. When I try to relax, it helps if I imagine cars honking and people yelling at each other. Guess I wasn't raised in a crappy little country town like this. Fine by me. That ram was giving me the evil eye, so I grabbed its horns and shook its head around. It bit me pretty hard, so I climbed up here and made fun of it until it started headbutting the wall. Man, animals sure are stupid. Here's a poem. Calm lake, reflecting, the wandering eye of a child. Do fish think we stink? Haiku. So how do we get in there? I can't see. Crud. Thermal bomb. So I need to get a little bit of money. I heard that this is a tourist hotspot, but there's hardly any foot traffic at all. Maybe it's just not the right time of year. gonna make sure I get 5,000, that way I can buy both. Sadly, that's gonna knock me down to the 4 digits. Win some, you lose some, I guess. I think I might have the funky set now. So let's try going blob form. Sadly, that whole fear thing I think is only actually used in one part of the game. Right now I'm just trying to upgrade my offensive form so I can grind more efficiently for when I want to start leveling up the others. Jimmy doesn't want to leave without his family. Let's go talk to Lars. Hey, Jimbo. Guess you call me eavesdropping again. It's easy to do when you're being left out of stuff. I know I'm supposed to be an adult, so I like to make waves, but it's hard when you have a sister and she's a big part of your life, and then she doesn't have time for you anymore. It's dumb and pathetic to care about that, but I can't help how I feel. There, my boys. Are you ready to head out? The legs of the ancient giant are to the north. The locals have a legend about how the giant was on a long journey and grew so tired of walking that he took off his own legs. Interesting, isn't it? I can relate. Indeed you can, Lars. And that's why you're an inspiration to us all, like Mr. Grouse there. Especially Jimmy. Welcome to the legs of the ancient giant. Let's hope this guy doesn't have athlete's foot. Another scroll, and another tape. Jimmy gives it a listen. The Journey of a Nameless Monk, Chapter 7. I guess I'm climbing more today. Great. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm going to find out who I am, and if I have to climb up a pair of giant legs, then that's what I'm gonna do. Related. I tried to look up and see what the giant's crotch looked like, but so tall I can't. Pretty wild. If I were a giant, I would go around kicking buildings and stuff. I'd also just be able to jump up to the world's library. Or maybe someone would just build the library on top of me. That would really make my journey easier. Wonder if I'll find what I'm looking for up there. What if there are no answers for me? What if I do find out who I am and I don't like it? What if I was a real loser? Man, this kind of thing is tough. Maybe I should just make a new life for myself. I could be, I don't know, a janitor? Clean up other people's messes? There's a quiet dignity in that. I'm just wasting time. I really don't want to climb all the way up there just to be disappointed. Here's a stupid haiku. I'm getting tired of writing these. I don't want to climb these stupid tall garbage legs, but I guess I will. Haiku. So, a little bit of history for you guys. The Colossus of Rhodes. People actually would try to look at the crotch of the Colossus, see if he was actually anatomically correct. And that's why the legend started that if you do that, the Colossus steps on you. Kind of sad that they had to create a story to stop people from doing that. Well, there was a fight there, but we'll never know what it was now, will we? Okay, same on both sides. So the two fish has appeared, which is kind of dangerous because it reflects magic. Would you like to go up floor? Sure. The cave that I didn't go in here is a secret dungeon of sorts. It has the RNG boss. And I'd like to say I'm being dramatic or something when I say that, but no, it's literally an RNG boss. Do that one. Next time the flower form levels up, I'm going to try to switch over to the vampire. Fill with shiny rubies. Bank account gets 20% interest. That's like $2,000 or whatever their currency is. I think it's the dollar. Also a third eye. Well, Andrew has 4, so let's see what a third one will do for him. I haven't seen the sick effect for a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. It lowers his defenses, but it's a lot of attack power. Could definitely come in handy. So, I forgot to turn the recording back on after I got in that one fight. We're looking for a triangle piece to open the doors here. So the vampire leveled up, I don't know where the piece is, and I'm just going to suicide here because I don't want to waste the resources to revive people. If we unlock the door, great. If not, oh well. So that opens the door, but there's still the other side. I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign that the green things are appearing because I'm down 2 party members currently. Simplify things quite a bit, really. Pentagons are pretty dangerous. But anyway, this door is open, we got the loot. We'll step through it and go up a floor. Everyone's in pretty good shape. Okay, so that goes out. For a third piece somewhere. Let's look over here. Doesn't buy dies. Next encounter will be asleep. Pickpocket handbook. So that could come in handy for Jimmy. That was a 900 EXP fight. Perfect one for everyone to be sleeping on the job, you know? So with this, the door is open. We'll stick going left. Shiny ruby, so we're definitely getting some money, which is really nice. I don't know if those are random or what exactly. So we get that. That gave me another 2,000. Not the fight, but that treasure chest up there. Or toy box, I should say. At this point, the only place they could hide stuff would be up higher. There should be the circle over here. Okay, it's a diamond shape. The circle's gonna be at the bottom. You know, this giant won't be running anywhere if his legs are all bound together like that. That was the 1000 EXP fight again, in case you're wondering. So, the vampire's up to level 7. We're getting a little bit more defense. supposed to? Bleh. Bleh. Maybe bleh. This is the one that I'm kind of interested in. This form's a little lackluster, to be honest. So the only place we can go is the library? Ah, that's where we're actually at. Good to know. So we'll enter the library and see what awaits us. This is it, Jimmy. The world's library. Every book ever written is here. Looked a lot bigger from the outside. Honey Bear? There's a dead librarian right behind you. Oh? So there is. I suppose I was distracted by all the possibilities. I know you get excited about learning new things, but I'm starting to feel nervous. Maybe this isn't an appropriate place to take our son. I know it's dangerous, but what other choice do we have? We have to do what's best for Jimmy. What's best for everyone? We should spread out and look. The secret knowledge should be around here somewhere. Another scroll, and another tape. Jimmy gives it a listen. The Journey of a Nameless Monk, Chapter 8. Well, I made it. It's a library. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. The world's library made it seem like it'd be bigger, grander. I guess in the end a library is a library. And everyone knows a library is just a boring vacation home for nerds. If someone goes in a library and gets excited, then you know they're a nerd. Me? No way. Guess I can cross being a nerd off my list. Looks like I figured out something about myself here, so it's not a total waste. I tried to ask the librarian if there's a secret room with all the good stuff, but it turns out she's dead. All in all, this trip was kind of a bummer. I'm gonna poke around a little longer anyway, just in case. Got a lot of thoughts running through my head right now, so I guess poetry is the best way to sort these out. This is for me, not for you. Anyway, here you go. The sun melts and slips through the finger-like mountains. My journey ends soon. Haiku. I'm still getting a bad feeling about this place, honey. But while we're here, how about I read you a story? These books are so dusty. We only have time for one of these. Which would you like me to read? These are all really good ones. Let's go with tactics. Oh dear. There are some pretty violent pictures in this. I'll try to skip those parts. Jimmy feels a little stronger, almost like his attack increased by 1. I'm not going to read any more past the trench warfare chapter. This is definitely not for children. Come to think of it, none of these books are really for children. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about being charged for overdue books. What do you think? Not funny? I wanted to say it earlier, but I don't think your dad would have laughed. We'll look for something to poke the librarian with. There goes Lars. An inspiration to all of us. I'm looking everywhere, Jimmy, but I haven't seen anything too promising yet. That said, I do find myself getting distracted. There are an immense amount of books I haven't read here. Like this one. Have you heard about the Phoenix? It's nothing much. A fantasy, really. I normally don't find this sort of thing interesting. But according to legend, there was a mystical creature that was immune from the inevitability of death. This was the Phoenix. Whenever the Phoenix was close to death, it can combust into propulphony of flames and was born anew from the ashes. Quite the evolutionary adaptation. Makes me wonder what's happening at a molecular level. Do the cells regenerate ultra fast? How much DNA needs to survive to begin the renewal process? What biological processes generate the requisite heat? Something from the bifoveoplasts? I should calm down. This is why I try to avoid reading fiction. So, there's a lot of significance to the Phoenix, I hope you guys have started to conclude. Wonder if they have movie rentals. I don't understand. There aren't even many books here. Is this really the world's library? Whoops. Cool. I see. The secret knowledge must rest further in the library. Be careful, Jimmy. Who knows what else we'll find down there. So, money-wise, we're seeing on 2 grand. Kinda curious if it's gonna jump on an attack. $800 EXP from that one fight. How does this affect my magic stat? Okay, this actually isn't too bad here if I abuse the combustion spell. Anyway, we'll go ahead and interact with this. A voice echoes through Jimmy's mind. This is my library. Each book is my child. Long ago, a fearsome winged beast took one of my children. Will you return him to me? So by fearsome winged beast, maybe they mean some sort of chicken. So I'm kind of torn if I want to stick with a vampire or go for something else. Because I think I'm taking more physical damage than anything. And what form do I have that... Oh, slime, that's right. We're actually going to go blob form here since I'm taking some physical damage. And in terms of magic stat, I'm at a penalty, so I may not stick with this. I'll do a couple fights and see what happens. Stole a fossil from the fossil record, so if you're looking for that, this is where you'll find it. Fossil record is going to be weak to holy magic, so that pulverizing move, sunshine. So that one was worth an even 1,000. Variable fish, pay attention to their colors to make them less of an issue. I'm abusing the magic as much as I can. So now we're in classics. Oh, come for a good read? There isn't a better place. All the world's knowledge rests here. It's my favorite place to visit. I hate to leave, but it's been ages and I can't keep aid waiting forever. I'll just have to satiate myself with the knowledge I've learned thus far and daydream of coming back. Pop fiction. I'm already not really liking... I'm not liking the way this place is set up. A voice echoes to Jimmy's mind. My soul resonates with the artifact. I'll reveal myself only to he who wields it. Stole a coffee from the romancipiers. And yes, it's as bad as you're thinking it is. Gonna fight with 2 variable fish, and I'm done. So there's something you can steal from this Teletubby wannabe thing. I was not able to get it, sadly. Voice echoes to Jimmy's mind. True positivity rests at the end of a rainbow. I've hidden my gift to the world to those who have witnessed the true power of positivity. 8 turns should suffice. case you're wondering, I have no desire to get all the set pieces anymore. I was trying earlier, but there's just too damn many. It sucks that Jimmy's grift is so weak. Otherwise, I'd actually take another shot at it, but it's just too damn loaded upon there. Voice echoes through his mind, my soul resonates with the artifact, reveal myself to the one who wields it. So there's an enemy here called Sneaky Lincoln that has some sort of artifact. It's worth 1,000 EXP, but got a lot of punishment in the process. I wonder if I should try to go goon just so I can steal stuff if I run into Lincoln. I don't know if I'm faster than him, which is the main thing. So when it's all said and done, the vampire is probably going to be one of my strongest forms. That should be level 10. I want to try something real quick. Seven treasure chests. And we also know slamming on that doesn't do anything anymore. Periodicals. Get a bookshelf. And, like... yeah, I'm definitely working on some cash here. So, I want to explore the previous area a bit. That doorway definitely looks like something that takes you forward. Infinity mirror. Plus the money that goes with it. So I'm starting to wonder if I actually have like 20,000 in the bank by now. So I'll be dropping another 10. Two variable fish at the same time suck. No AoE. They're always opposite in case you're wondering. Punch is unconscious, but he seems to be breathing. Looks like he got beaten up pretty bad, managed to drag himself out over here before passing out. So turn 1 is basically the setup. Sludge will hit, we'll do the pulverizing light, and then we'll toxic it. Every time they take damage, they will change their status between open and closed. If you end a turn when they're closed, you've probably lost this fight. Which is really, really stupid. Okay. So we're going to do combustion here. I'm going to have her use Comforting Smile to try to keep everyone topped off. Undulate to draw fire, and Thermal. So right here we're trying to basically lure everything onto Lars. If we can, great. If not, well, it's a good run while it lasts, right? So we reached the limit of what all of this slime can do. We'll come back to it, but for now we're going into bear form to try to maximize our DPS. So I'm going to use a Chocolate Cola on Jimmy here. We're going to guard. And we're going to do Cryodynamics on this eye. Her to hit this one. Actually, I think I might just put that one absolutely horrible. So we need to open this one eye. We're not going to be getting any help from Lars. There's no way to actually get rid of his status effects, in case you're wondering. We'll do the Fierce Growl. Thermal Bomb. Good news is that does stop Lars. I'm gonna sludge the other eye since I don't have anything to do at the moment. I'm gonna do this to top everyone off. And I believe I get alert status off of this. No, I don't, just the Jimmy thing. High five Lars. I have a feeling. We're gonna do a thermal bomb. Now these things are so blindingly fast that under normal circumstances you're never gonna outrun them. But you may notice Helga's doing it consistently. I gave her the rad sneakers that you get from the Wilted Lands by fighting that one snake. That's going to allow her to consistently move first. Whether or not that's going to make the difference is to be determined. So actually we can gamble a bit here. Card. Cryo this one, trying to kill him. Close to taking it down. So I'm gonna go all in here. There's a chance that the ice alone could do it. It's just I need to make sure that one of these eyes dies. And it's gonna really suck if one revives the other. Luckily that does not appear to be the case. So we're gonna sludge the eye, do the comfort and smile. At this point, I don't really think I need to undulate, but we'll do it just for safety. Go bear. I was thinking about going goon, but decided not to. Pulverizing light and crowd dynamics. Crap. At least it's gonna open again. I'm just gonna guard. Okay, no fears. I think that might be all I need. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the poison or anything just because this is winding down. So he's gonna do his fireball here. I'm gonna have Andrew guard just in case. That's why. Here's looking at you, kid. 7,000 EXP, 1,500 bucks. Lars is 30. So, imagination. Bear's 25 now. So I have sharp claws. Let's go for an early riser. And this one will be antibody. This is it, Jimmy. The secret knowledge. Inside, we might find a way to finally destroy the pulsating mass. Jimmy tries his best to read, but the words keep worming around on the page. Buck? Oh my. What are you reading that book for? You some kind of nerd now? Think some dumb book's gonna help you? Book's not gonna make you stronger. Look at you. So weak. I can pick you up with one arm. Hold it right there. Let me tell you 3 things about Punch Tanaka. 1. Punch Tanaka doesn't remember how he got here. All he remembers is a long fall and an even longer dream. What did he dream about? Fighting. Inner turmoil. The soul of a man. And you know what? The kid was there sometimes. He was fine by me. 2. I really hate the pulsating mass. Hate it deep. And you muscles? You got it smell all over you. How can I tell? You still work for it. I'm not proud of it, but I did. Now life's giving me a second chance. Life's weird like that. Hold on. I'm feeling some words coming up. Bear in a clown wig. Forced to ride a tiny bike. But he's still a bear. Haiku. Where did that come from? What does it mean? I can't say for sure. Things are a little foggy right now. I feel a little lightheaded, if I'm being honest. Kinda just going on instinct. But I know the kid's in danger, and I know that book's important. Which brings me to number 3. My mom always told me that there's one thing that makes everyone special. One thing that they can do that's better than everyone else. I've never known what that is for me. Always thought it had to do with my perfect hair. But when I jumped off that bridge down to that deep, never-ending darkness, I learned what it was that Punch Tanaka can do better than anyone else. That one thing that made him extra special. Falling from really high places. No, you imbecile! If the secret knowledge falls into the ocean, it'll doom us all! Buck, you seem to have turned into some kind of horrible monster. I'm disappointed in you, son. No, Cinnamon Bun! That's right, I just found you again! Why does everyone care about that stupid book? I'll pound your face in some other time. Hey, Jimbo. You know me. I'm not a brave man. I'm not a very strong man. I'm not really capable in any way, really. But Helga is my only sister. What if you're about to do something scary? The best thing you can do is to imagine a relaxing place. If you think about it really hard, you can live in a place like that. And no matter what your life is like, no matter who pushes you around, you can be happy there. Me? I'm gonna imagine a nice warm beach. A vacation would be really nice right about now. So I can't push any buttons. They don't do anything at the moment. You're finally up. So, guess things got pretty stressful there. Kinda thought because I weigh so much I'd be able to fall fast enough to catch Helga. Guess falling doesn't work like that. Come to think of it, she jumped way before me. Guess it was a bad plan all around. I couldn't find your brother or your dad either. Or that guy with the weird hair. There's no way around it, we failed pretty hard. But that's okay though. I'm used to this kind of thing. There's no need to worry about everyone. We both survived, so they're probably fine too. Before I found you, I walked up and down the beach for hours. I asked some other people if they'd seen you, but no one had. Once I thought I saw you, but it was just a dolphin. Guess it was pretty majestic. Then a crab pinched me. I was really tired, but I thought I might not see it in one again, and that made me keep looking. Let's take a day off, Jimmy. Just you and me. This is pretty fun, huh, Jimbo? It's good to just hang out again. That one almost made it to me. You've got to use your wrist more. Here, watch. Forgive me, madam. Guess I don't know my own strength. Must be all those athletics I do. Okay. I was just tossing the old discrew with my favorite nephew. Wanna join us? That could have gone better. Hey, Jimmy. Are you embarrassed by me? It's okay if you are. I think a lot about what would happen if your dad kicked me out. I don't know why he hasn't yet. I'm lazy and pathetic. Most people are grossed out by me. I try not to think about it, but I do. It's hard to find people in this world that care about you. You're lucky because you have a mom and dad who are still alive that care for you very much. I wish I could find someone who could love me as much as I love them, but nobody wants anything to do with me. I don't blame them. If only I could get a nice Asian girlfriend. Asian girls are perfect, Jimmy. They're cute and smart and like video games. If I had an Asian girlfriend, she'd be nice to me. She would think I was funny and love me for who I am. We could watch anime together and start a family. That would be the most fun, I think. Well, I guess our day is almost over. Thanks for hanging out with me, Jimmy. Tomorrow we'll find Helga. I just know it. Maybe we'll find Buck, too. And your dad, I guess. Andrew and Helga's equipment has been removed. So, we're in a different place. As for what all this is going to entail, we'll have to find out another time. I also want to look at some of my stuff. Monster set. We have 3 pieces of the scaly set, 1 piece of the girly set, 1 piece of the gym, 2 of the gross. I think gross is actually one of the stronger sets, if I remember correctly. Creepy set we have 2 pieces of. Fruity set we have 3. Fuzzy 2. Weird 2. Floral we have 2. Musical we have 2. Spooky we have 2. Pixel 1. Geometric 1. We have the rustic set. We have the kitty set. We have the futuristic set. We have the funky set. But we don't have the medieval. Okay, so we have a nice chunk of change in the bank, and we've at level 30. Forms are getting stronger all the time, and maybe we can actually make some major inroads next time. So yeah, Jimmy has double Buck's power. We have to see how much Bear Stance tears stuff up from here. But otherwise, that is it for now, folks. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.